Banned in North Korea, it's semi-regular
Regular
Wednesdays. It's our 71st remote show with our special guests, Ty Riggs, Elani Nichelle, Vida Zukauskas, and improv from the Metaverse Bros. And now, violating international music copyrights with gleeful and reckless abandon, Flower Shop Bangers.
Woohoo! How's it going, Stuart?
Good, thank you. How are you this evening, Dan?
You know, I'm pretty decent. Can't really complain too much. I don't know, life's pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, except
Normally,
that North Koreans can't watch our show anymore.
yeah. We had a little bit of drama earlier this week. Dan forwarded me an email. Dan runs our YouTube live link and our YouTube account, and he forwarded me this email. Apparently, so as you know, longtime viewers, longtime fans of the Bangers, well wishers, and so forth. Some of you may have noticed that our intro music for our improv set is Carousel Alhambra by Led Zeppelin. It's it's probably one of my favorite Zeppelin songs. I chose it because we once mentioned Carousel Alhambra in a long ago Bangers set, and I just thought, damn, I just love that song, and it just kind of gets the energy up. And as you might imagine, we've been using that song very liberally over these last 7 years or so. And Dan received an email informing us that because the song Carousel Alhambra is copyrighted, that part of that song had been muted on our YouTube channel. And then, well, I don't think Dan saw it, but I saw it right away that this song is only banned in certain countries. And those 4 countries are North Korea, Iran, Syria, and Cuba. And this is very disheartening for Dan and I, because we've been trying to build a fan base in all 4 of those countries. It's like because our show is just so political and so grounded in revolution and and patriotism and democracy that
the revolution will be live streamed. That's what I always
exactly,
say.
Dan.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, that Cuban government's not going to last. Is not going to stand on. Let me start over. The Cuban government is only standing on one leg as it is. I mean, at this point, one Castro's dead, the other one's on death's door. I don't even know who is the president of Cuba now. But it's a shame, because Dan and I were really looking forward to the Havana Comedy Festival this coming June. And but I guess we're just going to have to make do with what we have. I mean, we've also been pretty assertive about promoting our show in North Korea, Iran, Syria, and Cuba. But in any case, we're grateful to everyone who does tune in, who don't live in North Korea, Iran, Syria, or Cuba. For those of you who don't know us or have never seen us for the first time, we are Flower Shop Bangers. We are an improv duo based out of Chicago. We've been performing together for 7.5 years, and I guess Kim Jong-un hates us. But nevertheless, I mean, we're going to try and keep our spirits up. We're going to try and be positive and offer some light entertainment tonight. We've got some amazing improv. We have some amazing comics. Before I introduce our acts, Dan, if you could say a few words about some of the fundraisers that are ongoing, plus some small businesses that we're supporting.
Yes, if you look at the banner down below, you will see just kind of a rotating cast of images, as well as if you read our description, I describe what a lot of these are. First, there is a GoFundMe organized by the comedian Chris Redd. Chris Redd is trying to raise money for protesters who are at Black Lives Matter's protests who may have contracted COVID-19. Unfortunately, the virus is out there, and he's trying to raise money to try and cover their medical costs because, America. Second, there is the bar that Stuart and I usually perform the show at. It is Shakers on Clark. Shakers on Clark is a really great Wrigleyville bar. We really love going there. They do a lot of great support of the arts, including lots of, open mics. I believe they do have live music on occasion. They have our show. They have karaoke nights, and they also have a very nice Long Island iced tea menu. And Yeah, so if you look in our description, you will see a link to a GoFundMe. That GoFundMe is it was made to tip their bar staff because they cannot employ their bar staff. They're trying to, get them some money to survive these hard times. So if you are at home and you have a drink of any kind, maybe pay what you would have paid to the bar for that drink to Shakers. Um, Third, there is a gym. It is called Bodi Shak. It is a black-owned gym in Uptown. They're a very good gym. I go there. I was going there for a long time when they offered classes, but unfortunately, they closed down the classes. Now they are just doing kind of individual workouts where you can go in and you can book a time and you can go work out. When with only like 3 people there right now, so obeying all the standards and stuff. They also have a GoFundMe there. You can find the GoFundMe as well as a link to their website in the description to this event. Third, there is a what am I thinking? Oh, last and certainly not least, there is the cafe in Uptown and on Ajon Argyle. It is First Sip Cafe. First Sip Cafe is a really great little spot. I go there frequently. I know they had to close recently just not because of COVID, but actually because I think they had some issue with their ceiling. But they are going to be open tomorrow. I have a link in the description to get gift cards from them. Highly recommended. Anyway, if none of these businesses are local to you, I always recommend just go out and support your own local businesses at this time. You know, I think it's very important. There are a lot of places that you probably don't want to see close. Yeah, back to you, Stuart.
Right. Thank you. Thank you. I don't want to dwell or anything like that, but I always kind of figured Bashar al-Assad was maybe like a little bit of an improv nerd.
Is that one of the presidents of Syria?
He is the president of Syria.
Okay,
yes,
gotcha.
dictator, you might say.
Dictator of Syria. Gotcha.
Yes.
My world politics are not up to snuff. I'll be honest.
Well, somehow they caught wind of us, so what can I say?
There we go.
Yeah. Well, anyway, again, trying not to dwell tonight. Got a really fun show, some really fun comedy for you this evening. Obviously, closing out the night from the United States, I should say from Chicago, the co-hosts and co-producers of this show, the Flower Shop Bangers. We're right before Flower Shop Bangers. From Chicago, we have stand-up comedian Ty Riggs.
Woo!
We're right before Ty Riggs. In Vancouver, British Columbia, we have comedian Vida Zukauskas.
Woohoo!
We're right before Vida. We have improv, some East Coast improv, courtesy of the Metaverse Bros.
Woohoo!
And now, leading us off, we had this comedian was first in our remote show back in, I want to say, early August. Really phenomenal comic out of Washington, D.C. Please welcome back, Elani Nichelle.
So, thank you, Stuart and Dan, for having me tonight. Super great to be back. This is my second time doing this show. And yeah, I'm just happy to be here. So, Stuart, have you tried dating at all in this pandemic?
Have I what?
Have you tried dating at all?
I have, yes.
Okay, is it not wild?
It's
Is
wild.
it not? It's a mess, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of my girlfriends have had a lot of time on their hands, like a lot, like an extraordinary amount of time. And I keep getting added to all of these group chats. Like I'm in about a dozen or so right now. And one of the group chats is called How to Keep a Man. The 2 is like the number 2. So I don't know like if we're trying to keep 2 men or like what's going on. But anyways, it's called How to Keep a Man. And one of the topics that we somehow got onto is like how to find a loyal man, right? And I don't usually respond in group chats because it's too much for me. I have ADHD. I can't keep up. People are talking too fast and I get distracted really easily anyways. But there was this one thread that caught my eye because one of the girls, we'll call it, she was like, you guys, if you want a loyal man, if you want somebody who stays with you through thick and thin, who you know where they're at all times, who's going to answer the phone whenever you need him, date a man in prison. And like everybody was like, oh my God, yes, that is so smart. You are so smart, Madison. Like, yes, date a man in prison. Where's he going to go? you have to pay for all the phone calls anyway, so he's not going to talk to other bitches. I was like reading through the thread. I was like, wait a minute, this doesn't make any sense. So finally, you know, they're all like talking about potentially writing these men in prison. And I just said, you guys, if you want loyal men, just date a nerd. Like, if you date a man with 2 computer monitors, a light up keyboard, a game chair, and a game console, he's never leaving you. He's not. Like, I know this from past experience. They don't leave the house. They don't leave the house. They don't care about meeting other people. They barely care if you're there or not. So it's like, they're not worried about getting another woman because they have you. You know? One boyfriend, I bought him Red Dead Redemption 2 and some other video game. And I just sat him in front of that. He didn't even notice I was gone. Right? I was like, okay, I'm going shopping. I came back. He didn't ask me how much I spent. He didn't even ask me what I got. I was gone for 5 hours. I came back and was like, hey, babe. And he was like, this game is amazing. I was like, is it not? Like, they don't care. They do not care about cheating on you because that's not where their priorities are at. They're literally just grateful to have like a female presence around them, you know? So I told this to the group chat. I was like, you guys are doing too much. Like, just date a nerd. And they were like, ugh, nerds are so boring though. Like, they never want to go out. They never like want to party. I'm like, exactly. You save money at the bar because if they're not with you, some other guy will buy you a free drink. And then you can just ignore that guy all night and text your boyfriend and be like, just scored a free drink at the bar. They're like, that's great. I just beat this level on Red Dead Redemption 2. It's fantastic. Like, it's such a harmonious relationship, you know? And so I told them, I was like, well, you guys are really missing out and you're wasting your time with these men in prison. And if you think he's loyal to you just because he's in prison, honey, he has 7 different boyfriends. He's not loyal. Like, you're kidding yourself by thinking that. Anyways, they did not like that. And I got kicked out of that group chat. It was very upsetting because it was at least free entertainment. I was like, damn, you guys, I'm just trying to help you out. I'm just trying to tell you like how I run these streets, you know? And it's like, if you're not willing to date men in prison, men who have like burned down buildings and like murdered people for like, I don't know, couch cushion money, all of a sudden you're not the cool girl. It doesn't make any sense to me at all. It's like, wow, you guys. Yeah, dating, it's wild, I guess. Even during a pandemic, it has not failed to entertain me, at least living vicariously through my girlfriends. I've got to say, speaking of being in the pandemic, the vaccine is coming up, right? Like we almost have a vaccine for COVID. We have a vaccine for COVID, excuse me. And I'm kind of jealous of the vaccine because of how many people that want it. I'm like, I wish that many people wanted me. That would be nice, you know, like to get that much attention. But it's like, ugh, I guess I'm not like a life-saving drug or whatever. People don't really care, but it's fine. Mike Pence is supposed to get the vaccination on Friday. I don't know if you guys heard that or not, but it's like, why does a man who like didn't believe in this disease until like he saw his buddy get it a couple months ago really need it? You know, I feel like they should just infect him with coronavirus and not actually give him the vaccine. You know, like they lure him into the White House and they're like, sure, Mike, this is definitely the vaccine for corona. Ha ha, but it's just corona. And then he just dies. And then it's just kind of nice. It's just like, oh man, he's dead. Whoops. Like, I wouldn't mind that, you know? It's like, no, apparently that's like kind of murder. And you can't murder people. You can't murder politicians, no matter how awful they are. I'm kind of vouching that they should do the same thing to Mitch McConnell, but apparently that's a crime too. I hope this isn't being recorded because I don't actually mean this. These are just jokes. I don't want Mitch McConnell to die or Mike Pence because that would be wrong. And we don't want upstanding American men to die for no reason. No reason, you know what I mean? Like they deserve to live just as much as everybody else, and they're not horrible people just because they kind of secretly wish that all poor Americans would die. Like that's They're simply, wanting the best for the economy. It's like poor people don't generate as much revenue as people like Jeff Bezos or Mark Zuckerberg. So like honestly, I get it, get rid of the weakest link. What do you even need them around for? But at the same time, like if you get rid of like us poor people, like then you can't fund Jeff Bezos and Mark Zuckerberg. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of a catch-22, which makes it interesting as to why they're trying to get rid of us so much. And speaking of Jeff Bezos, his ex-wife, I can't remember her name off the top of my head, but she's a cute little white girl, whatever. She donated billions and billions of dollars recently to charity this month. So that actually makes her Jeff Bezos' better half. It really does, because Jeff is not out here donating to the masses. He's just out there being an evil egghead, running his Amazon empire, doing whatever he wants. It must be nice to be Jeff Bezos. I kind of wish, but I don't want to be ugly. So at the same time, I don't. You know what I mean? Like it's a little bit infuriating that Jeff Bezos is as ugly as he is with how much money he has. Like I'm worth -$2, but at least I'm like kind of cute. You know what I mean? Like I'd rather be a poor hot girl than like an ugly billionaire, because it just like he looks like an egg. Like I want to hard boil him. Like he's an egg with no taste. Like he looks like he golfs all the time. He's fucking weird looking, And when how I was talking about like dating nerds, I don't mean rich evil ones like Jeff Bezos. I mean poor nerds. They're nicer. I can only imagine Jeff in bed. He's probably like, I didn't pay you enough to do this. And it's like, sir, you're lucky I'm even here. Oh my God. Thank you. But yeah, I think I'm going to stick with that. I think that's going to be my motto. Even if I do make it big and I do start making money with my life, which I don't know if that's ever going to happen, I'd still rather be a poor hot girl than be Jeff Bezos. He literally looks like an egg, you guys. He does. He does. And that is my last note for tonight. Thanks for having me, Stuart and Dan. I'm going to sign off now. Bye.
Elani Nichelle, everyone. Yeah, I've got this mental image of Jeff Bezos having sex.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I wonder if he does next day delivery. Okay, that was bad. That was god awful. Thank you so much, Elani. We have the Metaverse Bros on deck. Now we have a couple of pieces of business before we get to the Metaverse Bros. When Dan and I were hosting the show at Shakers, and we hope to come back to the Shakers someday, we tried to make the show as interactive as possible. We tried to, be in touch with the crowd, kind of feed off their energy, try and get feedback and so forth. And over these last 9 months, we have been basically doing that by looking at our Facebook Live feed. Just to look for questions, comments, if anyone's looking for a shout out, advice. Hey, Dan, how's the live feed looking?
The live feed looks very good. I thought I'd give some shout outs to some people that I see watching. One of them is Mark Romanowski. The other one is Carolyn Vesho. Thank you both for watching. And also I thought I'd say I am right now sitting in front of 2 monitors. So if you want one of the nerds that Elani talked about, I mean, I fit that description.
Yep. I mean, I'm definitely somewhere in that whole nerd. I don't know if I don't want to use the word spectrum. That whole nerd verse or whatever. I like to think that Dan and I are almost kind of like from different tribes of nerd.
That kind of makes sense. You're a big trivia nerd. I'm probably more of computers and I don't know, things. Games.
Yeah, exactly. Because I mean, because you're an IT guy and I can, recite the presidents in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
It's just, but we have found some common ground in our nerdiness. I will put it that way. Anyway, so when Dan and I moved our show to Shakers in July 2018, we began a 2-man campaign to save Chicago Barprov. For the unfamiliar, barprov is a portmanteau for bar improv. Basically free entertainment in a bar while you're getting faced, but not necessarily exclusive to improv. I mean, it also included stand-up and solo sketch. Just occasionally there'd be music. But Dan and I first cut our teeth in a bar prop show. I would say for a time, the vast majority of the shows we ever did were at the Underground Lounge in Wrigleyville. But there used to be bar prop shows, like I had probably at the peak of Chicago bar prop, like in the mid 2010s. I mean, you had shows at Mullins and the Horseshoe and Crocodile Lounge and AJ Hudson's and the Publican and the Atlantic. And one by one, these shows start getting canceled, or the bars started going out of business, and people just kind of started moving in a different direction. I think the kind of the improv bubble bursting sometime around 2016, 2017 also affected that. So when Dan and I moved our show to Shakers almost 2.5 years ago, the very concept of Chicago Bar Prop had its back against the wall. And at the start of the pandemic, I think it was down to our show and a show over at the Holiday Club on Irving Park Road. As an incentive to save Chicago Bar Prov, we set up this improv tip jar. Yes, there is cash inside the tip jar. In some cases, we have mailed the cash to, we have mailed out the cash, but I'll explain in a second. It's an incentive to help keep barprov live, but also to support our performers tonight. And it just so happens that we have roughly about $14.28 inside the tip jar, which split 7 ways between all of our performers tonight. Everyone is going home with $2.04.
Woohoo!
We did not tell any of our performers immediately preceding this that this was a paying gig. We have one Canadian act, so I want to say it's going to be about $230 Canadian, maybe $235 Canadian. But if you want to support the show, you are welcome to Venmo Dan and myself. Mm-hmm. Our Venmos are right above us on the screen here.
Yep.
We're not competing to see who gets the most tips by any means. Everything is going to be split right down 7 different ways because we have 7 performers tonight. But we certainly hope that you are supporting Chicago Bar Prov, even though we have not produced this show in a bar in over 9 months. Without further ado, our next act is an improv duo based out of New York. They're going to be doing something really, something really cool and unique that's kind of beyond words, and I'm looking forward to just kind of kicking back and relaxing and watching this whole thing unfold. Please welcome the Metaverse Bros.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, guys. Yeah. Donovan has to screen share it first. Yeah.
I said I can't share while someone else is sharing.
I think you have to turn your screen share off, Stuart. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I'm going to share. Yay. Here we go. Yeah. Edison, you want to get the suggestion?
Yeah. Can I get a suggestion of...
oh, wait, did I share the whole screen? Oops.
Yeah, share the whole screen.
There we go. No, okay. There we go.
Yeah. Can we get a suggestion of... how about a location? Yeah.
Iran.
Thank you.
Great. Persia. Yeah. Hey, boss.
Yes?
Wake up. We're here.
Oh, yes. It is me, Prince Aladdin.
Yes. You're more scalar than I thought.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is it you want from me, young peasant?
Listen.
I mean, young employee?
Yeah, I know I'm a peasant. You don't have to bring it up, okay?
Hey, watch it. Listen. I was just sleeping.
Hey, you don't...
Hey.
Oh,
Look.
God.
It's okay. Jump jack with me, all right? Look. Do some fitness with Aladdin.
Okay. Hey. All right. I'm Whew. Okay. I'm relieved, okay?
Look.
Just that your words hurt me.
Take a seat. Tell me what's wrong. Oh, well.
No.
Wait, tell me what's wrong.
Listen, Aladdin. We arrived here because we have like
Stop moving around.
Listen, I'm fidgeting because like I don't want you to hurt my feelings. Okay, I'm a sensitive boy.
Look,
I'm a sensitive.
You gotta stop fidgeting. All right. Look, there's only.
Okay.
I just want to talk to you.
Hey. All right. You're gonna marry the princess. All right. You're gonna come down the corner right there.
Wait a minute. I'm already a king.
Oh. Yeah.
You want me to marry another princess? What is this? The hills have eyes?
Hey, listen. The tribute didn't go that well, okay?
The what?
The tribute didn't go that well. Mr. Elani, you're done. You're stuck into the floor.
No, wait, what
No.
tribute didn't go well? Jeffrey?
They didn't accept it, okay? Back then, they didn't accept it. Now you gotta, now you gotta marry the princess to make it. But more important matters is like you're stuck to the wall. Oh, you're back.
Oh, I'm back.
Yes.
Look, do you want to just go to America where the princess is?
Princesses.
Yes, she's across from our land of Agrabah in America.
Oh. Yeah. Listen. Yeah. My God. Oh.
Do you want to go yes or no? God damn it!
I do.
All right, cut to America then.
Because you're very.
Welcome to America. Get your weenies and get your pretzels. Get your weenies and pretzels. Can I help you, young boy in the corner?
Yeah. Hold
You're
on.
too
I'm
far
a.
away.
Hold on. Don't look at me.
Hey, look. Look, welcome to New York City, where the hot dogs are good and the mayor, well, we're not going to talk about him.
I just ran away from my boss.
Wait a minute, did you
Sure.
come in on that airship with Aladdin?
Yes. Yeah.
The airship that crashed on the
Crash.
river?
Yeah, Hudson River.
Everybody died except you, I heard.
Yeah, and I'm all alone, sir.
Hey, look, call me Mr. Yuko.
Mr. Yuko?
Yeah, Mr. Yuko. Mr. Yugoslavia.
Mr. Yugoslavia. I never had a father figure.
Oh, I never had a father figure as well. I was an orphan. Some would say born and raised on the streets of Manhattan.
Man.
And I'm selling wieners and pretzels right now. Look, would you like? Didn't mean to click.
Oh,
Would
that's
you?
mighty good break skills.
Would you like a hot dog?
You need some help? Oh, okay. Listen, I need a hug.
All right, hold on. I can give you a hug. There's no hug option. All right.
Okay, I'll take this
Wait, would you
Yes.
would you travel with me?
Yes, I never.
Would you travel in my baby
Yes,
carriage?
I would. I never.
Get in.
Yes, I never got to be a baby.
Well, now you get to. Look, there's a whole world out here, my friend.
Wow.
As you can see, it's such a beautiful town. And look,
Yeah, this
perhaps
is
we.
Manhattan. I think I see the Empire State Building.
How would you
Wow.
like to play on the swing set, perhaps, or maybe climb atop this big tower?
Wow. Listen, Mr. I'm gonna call you Mr. C. Mr. C, like
Look,
my old.
you can get out.
Okay, I'm done. Oh, this is Empire
This
State
is
Building.
Manhattan.
Oh, wow. That's over there. That's Magnet, and over there that's UCB.
Wait, how do you know the improv schools?
Oh,
For it. Look,
I ran like they're very popular improv, as you know. They definitely like this guy named Stuart and Daniel. Yeah, but our
all right.
government is preventing us from watching it.
Oh, look, I wanted to ask you something. Would you?
Yeah.
Does you see
Yeah.
that red light in the distance?
What you doing?
See
Yeah,
the
I
red
see it.
light in the distance?
Yes, yeah, I see it.
Would you like to come with me to the red light?
Oh, yeah.
Get in.
Okay, hold on. Oh no, I fell.
Oh no! Did you fall down?
Yeah.
Oh my god! Where are you?
I'm gonna go to the red light.
Oh, come get in, damn it! Be quicker. Look.
All right, let's go.
All right,
I have
come
to-
on.
I think that's where.
Are you getting in or not?
Hold on, I can't. I literally can't.
All right.
Oh wait, I'll just walk.
I wanted to. All right,
Okay,
try
yeah.
now.
No, I can.
Okay. Look. When your dad, Aladdin, died, it's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Was he your dad?
No, it was. Well, yeah. He treated me like a servant.
That's not good.
Yeah. You know, I want to be treated like an improv group,
Like a what?
like in an improv group, like a duo, like an improv duo.
You know, I don't really know much about improv. You gotta. Yeah, I'm just a hot dog salesman. Actually, that red light is just my house. Look. I mean, you ever wonder what life really is about?
No, no. In Iran, we don't.
Maybe you should. Maybe you should.
That's
Because
what.
what is life? What is love? What is the stars and the moon?
Sir, like, it sounds to me like you have fodder material. I'm
What?
just saying. It sounds to me you have fodder material.
Sounds like I'm not fodder material.
You have fodder material.
That's what I'm trying to ask. I mean, what is a son? You know, what is really? I mean, is it just a kid who hangs out with you, or is it like somebody you do meaningful things with, like play a video game or make tacos on Taco Tuesday?
Hey, that's
Like,
right.
what's a kid? You know, what's the meaning of life, so to speak? Here, I wanted to come to a mountain for me and you. You can get out.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, come on.
Wow, this is like
Oh, never mind.
oh my God, this is
Oh wait, you
yeah.
can. Here, come up.
Oh, hold on.
This is
Wait,
a
I'm
cave of wonders I wanted to show you in New York City.
Oh, this is where Aladdin, my dad, found his lamp.
Yeah, he came to New York first. Oh, well, it's blocked off now because Aladdin is dead. So it's
Oh yeah, the Broadway. I know the Broadway.
look.
Yeah.
Maybe we look out at New York City and wonder, what do you want to do with your life now that your father figure is dead?
Well, I don't know. I definitely want to bring back. I want to bring back the stylings of David and Stuart back to Iran, and also spend time with you, sir.
Oh.
Just to see.
Wait, did I miss the 2 minute time limit for Manhattan?
Oh no, we're good.
Oh, never mind. I meant 2 minute time limit for Manhattan as the sun just changed.
Yeah.
Okay, look.
Yeah, Dad told me about Manhattan. It's a city that never sleeps.
Yeah. Hey, what do you say we jump into the river, the Hudson River, where I know he died there, but
Sir, rationally, I would say that's dangerous, and
we'll survive. Here's the thing: when Aladdin came on the airship, there was oil, and that's why it blew up. I saw it from a distance.
you saw it. Wow.
But he saw it in New York City.
Sir, I salute you. All right. Oh.
I'm okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Look, take a swim. I know your dad is probably in this river, but
yeah,
it's okay.
You know, it's like you're like I'll tell you something about sir, you should come back to Iran with me.
Wait. Uh-oh.
Hold on. Let me catch this fish.
Yes.
We don't have fishes in Iran. As you know, the ciders the great banish all of them.
I agree.
he was he liked humans but not fishes. It's
Who?
Cyrus the Great.
Sorry.
Cyrus the Great.
Oh, I get it. That's yeah. That's
It's okay. It's okay. Your educational system isn't as
Well,
good.
New York is pretty terrible. I mean, except for you. I feel like I've met a friend,
Yeah.
you know, for once in my.
No, but seriously, like, you should come to Iran, sir. Listen, like,
What
I
about
failed.
What about my wife?
Bring her too, sir.
All right. you want to
Iran, sir. Like, we need more people like you, and then maybe we could finally get back David and Stuart. Like, it's just
Listen,
maybe.
you keep bringing up this Stuart Little fellow. Listen, I don't know Stuart from a little, but yeah, I want to go. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Look, I want to reveal something to you.
All right, go on. Do it.
Give me a second.
Nothing will you do will shock me at all. I'm totally prepared for anything.
It's the wrong thing. This is who I really am.
All right.
That's right. I'm WWE
Oh my.
superstar Seth Rollins.
Oh. Oh. What?
I've been posing this entire time because I do need a son, and I keep going in there. I do need a son.
Yes, it's. I know it's like the fish is really cool for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? No, that's impossible.
No, it is.
No.
And I was posing as a hot dog salesman because, as a WWE wrestler, there's no way I could ever be in a relationship, let alone get somebody pregnant.
And you have to come to Iran. Nobody there gets pregnant.
Then how about this? Get in the baby cart one more time. We'll go to one final place. Okay?
Okay.
With
So
only.
you're coming with me. Now I also want to make a stop at North Korea, Cuba, and Syria.
What's one final place before we end you want to go to?
I want to go to this place called the People's Improv Theater.
The People's Improv Theater?
Yes, it's a bar and a theater.
Here we are. And congratulations.
Oh, you do it, sir.
Congratulations. You're my son now. I love you.
Sir, like, you just help me up.
I'll see you later, son.
Wait, don't
Oh,
leave me.
I'm about to do the blackout line, goddammit. I love you.
Sir, together we'll bring back love to Iran.
And that's our set.
Yeah. Thank you guys.
The Metaverse Bros.
Yeah.
Come up. Ooh.
Ooh, thank you.
Thank you so much, Ed and Donovan. We sincerely appreciate it. That was quite an adventure.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Absolutely. So before we get to our next act, just a quick check in on the Facebook Live feed. Anything new or exciting, Dan?
Yeah, sure. I thought I'd give a shout out to.
Dave.
Wait, sorry, I interrupted you.
They kept calling you Dave. So
oh yeah, that's right. That's fine. My name is Dan, but I don't know. I'm not. I don't know. I hate correcting people, so it's okay. Yeah. So I thought I would give a shout out to a couple people. To one person that I see watching, Matt Cole. Matt Cole is someone who's performed at our show. Both Stuart and I have appeared on his podcast. How embarrassing! Great podcast. You can hear intimate stories about our lives through it. And I also thought looks like Carolyn Vesho, she switched from the YouTube stream to the Facebook stream, and she was commenting on how great of a dad that dragon was. That was pushing that stroller all around the map. That's just about it. Back to you, Stuart. Well, I should probably just say, like, if you're sitting at home and you want to shout out, you can just either like or comment on the Facebook feed if you're watching there, or you can comment on the YouTube stream. Either one will work, just so we know that you're watching and we can let our performers know that, hey, they have fans.
All right. Thank you so much, Dan. Also, incidentally, completely apropos of nothing, I was short as a kid. So guess what one of my nicknames was? Stuart Little.
Oh, Stuart Little.
Yeah. Yeah. It didn't help that one of the other grade schools in my district did the Stuart Little musical when as like the 5th grade, 6th grade musical. And I was right around that age, and I'm, a good 3-4 inches shorter than the other boys. So that was one of my many nicknames. And then a couple of years later came Stewie. As you can just tell from my stocking cap, from my toque, as it were, we've got a Canadian on deck. And I think, as it just so happens, this next comedian happens to be from Hamilton, Ontario, home of the Ticats. She is presently based in Vancouver, British Columbia. Without further ado, please welcome to our show, Vida Zukauskas.
Hey, so this is my song. I like it when it plays it because then it's like, oh, that's what my name is. So another thing about my name that I love is that it means life.
Mm-hmm.
So I always thought that it gave me superpowers, but I forgot that you have to turn them on. So every 9 seconds, a nurse goes into an emergency room. I think they just need to walk slower. So I was in a walkathon and I got lost and I won. I love it when I get a good horoscope, even if it doesn't come true. At least somebody thought I had a chance. I think the Pillsbury Doughboy is jealous of the Michelin Man because he gets a discount on tires and all he gets is poked. I was watching Psycho, so now I just take baths. I think kettles are like people. They both can get really annoying really quickly. I love it when I get a good horoscope, even if it doesn't come true, at least somebody thought I had a chance. I think the Pillsbury Doughboy is jealous of Michelin Man because he gets a discount on tires and all he gets is poked. There was this one guy who got shot because he wasn't wearing a mask. Now I just paint one on my face, so I feel a lot safer. I used to carry mace, but thanks to COVID, now I just cough on people. It's a lot more fun. So I have to admit, sometimes I get on Zoom if I just want to put my contacts in or change my lip gloss color. Because you can see yourself right away. So, everybody's good at something. One of my special skills is getting thrown out of places. So far, I've counted 37. Some of the places I've thrown out are the States, hotels, secondhand stores, drugstore, apartments, John Topek's suite. One time I was at a secondhand store and I picked up a book and then a whole shelf came down. I think because it was a book on 9/11. And then another time I tried to go to the States. I forgot my passport. So I brought my Blockbuster card. And then the customs didn't say anything. And it's like, there has my picture and a signature. And I go, it's because it's all the late fees. And then another time I wanted to go to the States and I brought protein powder. And then it was spilling and the customs thought it was cocaine. Maybe it didn't help that I was snorting it. And then there was another time I wanted to go to the States and I brought yoga certificates. And then there was this other time I wanted to go to the States and then the customs officers, I want to take these acting and comedy courses and the customs officer says, you should take something more serious like nursing. I think the customs officers wanted to pretend that they were my parents. So right now, a lot of people can't go to the States, but I just feel I started the trend. I was in Walmart and I was about to win a farting competition and then they kicked me out. I got kicked out of 3 hotels with 3 different disguises. I love to go to funerals and trade my flat pillow for their fluffy one because the dead people never notice. I love my grandmother. She's the best. Though yesterday was awkward. We were in the middle of dinner and she's like, when's your wedding? And I'm like, when's your funeral? I'd shut the bitch up. My brother's birthday's coming up and he's really hard to shop for because he's been dead for 7 years. And he doesn't need anything anymore. I can just imagine what he'd say if he were alive. Flowers for my gravestone again. Gee, thanks. All my friends want to get tattoos and I want to look cool. So I get my boyfriend to beat me. That's not a tattoo. That's love. Hoping to be in a car accident soon, because then I can finally get some flowers. I love to walk really close to the cars, because then I feel more alive knowing it could end right there. I love to sleep if my heart beats really loudly. I think that's why people committed suicide. They just wanted to sleep. I walk home late and my friend's like, you're gonna get raped, you should use pepper spray. I'm like, is this gonna make my vagina taste better? There's this guy who's in love with me. His name's Bill Collector. I know he loves me. He calls me all the time. In case you can't tell, I'm a natural blonde, which means I'll blow you in the washroom. Me and my boyfriend are at the comfort stage of a relationship where I pee standing in front of him. Now I'm just waiting for the next stage where I do it sitting down while he's asleep. I was on a date with this guy and he asked for his money back, which is a weird thing for a father to say to his daughter on her birthday. There are all these ducks and they were licking themselves. So I just poured some hot sauce on them and they smiled. I love it when a couple's in love, holding hands. I wish they could stay that way forever. So I pushed them in front of a bus. They'd always be together. My therapist thinks I'm jealous. I think she knows that I'm right. Parents want to have kids because they're so cute. But I think the clothes are way cuter. Okay, thanks a lot.
Vida Zukauskas, everyone. All right, thanks so much, Vida. We're glad to be
Thanks.
Vancouver. All right, Dan, any further updates on the Facebook feed?
Yeah, so I thought I would just say a few things. First, I would say thank you to the people who have liked the YouTube stream. That does help us with some algorithms and helps boost it. And also, I would say that if you are enjoying the show and you want to keep up with us, you can feel free to either subscribe to the Flower Shop Bangers on Facebook or subscribe on YouTube or like us on Facebook. Either one will help you to see our upcoming shows.
All right, and if you've missed any part of the show so far, all of our shows are saved and archived on the Flower Shop Bangers Facebook page. Tonight's show should be available for streaming. I know kind of streaming may be the fancy word here. Sometime around 8:30 Central Time. All right. Also, just a reminder, we still have our tip jar, still hanging tight at $14.28, or about $2.04 for each of our performers this evening. That's about $2.35 Canadian. Without further ado, our next comedian is originally from Chicago. We've had him in our show before. Please, let's have a hearty welcome back to Mr. Ty Riggs.
Hey, what's up, you guys? How y'all been? Y'all hear me?
Woo.
Yes, we can, Ty. Woo!
That's good. That's good. I don't have my setup, so I'm not gonna be playing no video games on the show right now. So I guess it's all jokes for the whole 10 minutes. Yay! But hey, this second quarantine is pretty dope. Actually, I'm enjoying it. The first go around wasn't all that good. I was in a relationship. It was a shitty relationship too. I hate when I get in a relationship and the girl just she claims that she's trying to fix me and trying to change me. I'm like, that's not why I got in the relationship. I'm not trying to be changed. I'm not trying to be fixed. I'm trying to have a partner that accepts me for me and loves me for me, no matter what. The same as with her, because she had hella problems. And I don't know what made her think she was trying to fix me when my life was fine without her. Once I got with her, everything went bad. All my old lady friends that I was cool with stopped talking to me. I lost my apartment, which was a dope apartment with a dope roommate. But because of her, I lost it. My family makes fun of me for dating her because she was dumb. It was a lot of dumb shit. And now that it's over, I'm starting to reset and get my life back to where I started. Now that I'm single, I'm starting to understand that I'm different. You know, I'm what they call a hood nerd. You know, it's like it's a duality type thing, because one half of my life is video games, anime, cartoons, comic books, and the other half is going to stripper parties that get shot up. Like it's something that a lot of people can't relate to, because you either get one or the other. But I have both. I deal with both. And I'm from Chicago, so like I would love to post my whereabouts and where I'm at. Like, oh shit, this party is busting over here. All my homies need to pull up. But the thing about it is, I'm cool with a lot of gang members that don't like each other. And that sucks, because I'll be hanging out at a party in a neighborhood that they can't go to. And if they find out that I'm over there, I get shot. But I wanted to go anyway because I love strippers. Like, that's just how it works. I went to 2 stripper parties during this quarantine. I had to shut myself in for a couple of weeks because of it. Not because I caught it, but because I was scared of it. Because I think in both parties, I was the only person with a mask on. So the first one was okay. It was one of my homies' birthday parties. It was all right. You know, there was a lot of girls there. People was hanging out. You know, the strippers was dope. The stripper pole broke, and like while the stripper was on it, and she fell over, but she was such a trooper that like right after falling off the pole, she rolled over and started twerking. That was beautiful. I fell in love with her. I wish I had some money to throw at her, because like that's what they do it for. That's work. It's real work. And I appreciate her for it. Then there was the other party. The other party was cool. It was all girls. It was only girls there until probably 3 hours in, and 3 dudes came in when the strippers came out. Now those strippers were dope. They were doing all floor work because there wasn't a pole. It was all girl on girl, because like the dudes stood in the back because we were all broke, and that's where you're supposed to stand. There's rules to like dealing with strippers. You don't sit too close because then they expect you to tip. And then when you don't tip, you get a problem because now they done told everybody you broke, and now don't nobody want to come over and talk to you. Learn that. Listen to that. These are things that you need to learn when you go to the strip club. But stayed in the broke section, you know, just watch from a distance, enjoyed, you know, with my mask on safely, 6 feet, you know, and it was crazy. They did a little they did a little they did a fireworks show. Well, a flamethrower. You know how you get the aerosol can with the candle or whatever, but a girl stuck it in her coochie and like phew, the other girl like lit it. And I was like, whoa, this is dope. I'm never going to a stripper party with dudes ever again because you don't get that type of fun for free around a bunch of dudes. They always when you with a bunch of dudes, everybody broke except maybe 3 guys. And they kind of broke too, but they came prepared with $36 in ones. And I ain't had $36 in ones. I didn't even have $1 in quarters. But you know what? Another thing about, you know, being a hood nerd, it's hard to date because if you date a nerdy girl, she's not into that type of stuff. She's not into strippers. She's not into going to like hood parties. She's not into, you know, she's not into the type of music that I listen to. I listen to a lot of gangster shit. And if you date a hood chick, yeah, she into the gangster stuff. She twerk like a motherfucker, booty big as hell, but she not into anime. She's not into video games. She's not into like the cartoons that you watch. She want to watch Grey's Anatomy. I'm like, Grey's Anatomy, that's trash, trash. Like I'll watch it with you, but I would rather watch Dragon Ball Z. Like that's kind of how it works out. Or read a comic book, or read a book because I'm a nerd, even though I'm a hood nigga. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Life has been crazy. You know, I've been playing video games and arguing with people on the internet. That's all you can do nowadays. It's just argue with people on the internet. People are mad because girls got OnlyFans, and I don't see the problem with OnlyFans really. You can kind of like with OnlyFans, you don't have to really lie anymore. You know, all my homies, all they do lie to girls to get nudes. I'm like with the OnlyFans, I'm like, yo, just show me the link. And I'll see how much it costs, and I'll decide whether or not I want to see your butthole. Like that's kind of how it works now with OnlyFans. Also, you know, you got to support these small businesses in these times. If you got it, you know, like T.I. said, it ain't tricking if you got it. So if it costs $7 a month, which is kind of cheap, actually it's kind of expensive. Like I don't want to look at you naked for a month. I can just give you that $7 for like 5 pictures and I'll be fine. That's fine. Like why would you charge somebody $7 for a month's worth of content? $20 at least. Know your worth, queens. I don't know. I was thinking about starting an OnlyFans, but I don't know what kind of content a dude would have other than like, you know, swinging his dick around like a helicopter. It's kind of hard. You know, you got to be real creative to be a dude with an OnlyFans because nobody wants to see a penis. It doesn't matter the size. It doesn't matter how cute it looks. Like girls can see penises for free all the time. So you have to be creative. Like, do I have to put like Christmas lights on it? You know, with the we wish you a Merry Christmas music in the background, and then swing it around like a helicopter. That's kind of my only trick. That's all I got right now. I need to brainstorm some more stuff. Let's see what else. Started hanging out with my dad more often. That's cool, you know, because he didn't abandon me. He was just broke. So me and my mom abandoned him. That's kind of how it worked. It's like you're not doing what's needed to maintain this family. So we're gonna migrate, we're gonna move. Me and my dad started hanging out. We're real cool now. You know, he stopped me one day. He's like, Ty, you know, I still love your mom. I was like, that's cool, Dad, because she still loves her husband, Mike. You know, they're really happy. They got a house together, 3 more kids. It's dope over here, man. I miss you, though, dog. Also, hate to tell you, but she got a terrible attitude. I don't even know how you and her. I don't even know how that worked out, dog. Having a stepdad is all right. You know, only thing is, I hate when people who know he's not my dad, because I'm a tall, dark-skinned dude, and he's a short, light-skinned dude. And then when they see us, he's like, yeah, that's my son. And then they be like, yeah, I see it. You don't see shit. Accept it. Oh, man. Oh, for everybody in there that's watching, tip. Because we comedians, we're out of work. Because when we're comedians, we usually have service industry jobs, and the service industry is shut down. So please tip us for at least telling these whack ass jokes, please. Please, I just got my hair did. It's got me $30 in the hole. Like, have you ever looked at your account and saw that you were way overdrafted than you thought you were? Like, I swear I only spent $3 extra. Like, what is this? What is this extra $40 charge? What is this extra 15? You in the app looking at your transactions, you calling up the company like, hey, I didn't make this. I think my card's been stolen. I think I've been hacked. At least take off the fee so that when I get paid, I can have a little bit of money to buy toothpaste, please. Being poor is cool though. I appreciate being poor because people don't expect too much from you. They don't expect all the crazy stuff. Like when you go out on dates, they want to go Dutch because they like your company. But then I pay for the whole thing because I'm a gentleman and I came with that much just in case. Like, have you ever ordered just water and just let the girl eat all the food she wants so that you can pay the bill and look like a baller a little bit and still tip? Like, yeah, here's a $5 tip. You know, don't spend it all in one place. And you're starving with a stomach full of water. Type of shit you got to do. And you can't Netflix and chill anymore because girls gotten too smart for that. They're like, no, you have to show me attention outside, around people in public. No more private link ups. I'm not your little secret. Vida agrees. Dating is hard though, especially during a pandemic, because like, even though you don't need to spend money on a date, they still want to go out. They don't care where. You have to be outside. You have to be in a place where at least 15 people can see you guys together in public, whether it be the park, whether it be the library. It could be takeout. Just, hey, we're going to pick up from this restaurant and we're going to stand around and wait for the food outside so at least 15 people can see us together. I remember I just got out of a relationship. It was crazy though. I mean, was it a relationship? It wasn't really a relationship. It was kind of like a situationship. Like we did like relationship stuff. Like we hung out, we kissed in public, had raw sex, all that cool shit. Oh, and I had to stop her one time. She was like, Ty, what is this? Like, you know, I really like you. And I was like, you know what? You cool peoples. And I rocked with you the long way. So now I'm super single. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm Ty Riggs, y'all.
Hi, Riggs, everyone. Thank you. I understand the struggle. $30 haircuts and all that. Thank you so much, Ty. Also, just a reminder: make sure to let's tip all these performers tonight. Again, I have a Venmo. Dan has a Venmo. Before we get to our final act, Dan, do we have any more comments? Anything from the Facebook live feed?
Yeah, sure. I thought I'd give a shout out to Shantae Erica. And yeah, it sounds like she disagrees with your assessment of Grey's Anatomy, Ty.
Oh, well then. Okay. All right. We're spitting venom tonight. Okay. Well, I certainly hope you enjoyed the show tonight. I just want to say thank you to all of our performers tonight, to Ty, to Elani, to Vida, to the Metaverse Bros. Thank you so much. And please make sure to check us out every Sunday and Wednesday. This coming Sunday is going to be our last show before Christmas. We're going to be taking next Wednesday off. But this Sunday, December 20th, we're going to have stand-up comedy from Allie Clayton, Pratik Srastava, our good friend Pratik, David James, and Marina Galvez, plus musical guest Eileen Hanley. There should be some sort of vague Christmas theme to that show. So please make sure to tune in. We are, again, most Sundays and Wednesdays at 7 Central. Without further ado, our next act will probably not be performing in Pyongyang anytime soon. They are an improv duo based out of Chicago. They've been performing together for about 7.5 years and have performed in improv festivals in cities as far-flung as Omaha, Nebraska, St. Louis, Missouri, Green Bay, Wisconsin, Grand Rapids, Michigan, and Baltimore, Maryland. And they're also in the virtual Yippee Fest, which is based out of Chicago this past August. Please welcome Flower Shop Bangers.
All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I thought I would just say that right above my head, we have both myself and Stuart's Venmo if you want to give any last minute donations. I know Stuart said earlier it's no contest, but apparently now it's a contest according to my message. Donate to whoever you think is funnier.
Not cutthroat at all.
Not cutthroat at all. No, no, no. Healthy competition to see who can get more tips. Without further ado, we are the Flower Shop Bangers. We're going to do some improv for you, and we get weird with it. Hey, bud.
Hey, what's up?
I don't know. You know, I was just kind of thinking. Just kind of thinking. You know.
Oh, you're thinking?
I was just kind of thinking. I don't think you can skip that stone across the lake.
Oh, I think I can skip that stone across the lake.
You think you can skip the? You know, Peter. Oh my God! You skipped the stone across the lake.
Yes, I did.
Oh my God!
You underestimated me.
I underestimated you big time. You know, it was a big underestimation on my part.
Oh yeah, I mean, I can skip another stone if you're if you think that was a fluke.
Oh well, how about you skip this boulder?
Oh, okay.
It's a big boulder.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how you got that boulder to spin.
Oh yeah. Don't you know? Yeah, I'm glad we're doing this Minnesota bodybuilder competition.
You know, I mean, I didn't know this was even one of the events, quite honestly.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, we got to prepare for anything that they're going to throw at us.
I know.
Early.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember last year?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You know, they had us climb the totem poles after we built them.
Oh yes, we did.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I mean yours was pretty sturdy.
It was a sturdy totem pole.
It was a sturdy totem pole.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, boy, it's a lovely day in Eden Prairie, isn't it?
It's a lovely, lovely day.
Oh, it's a lovely day. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep. The sun is shining. The birds are chirping.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. I mean, then there's just a gentle breeze.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
You know, I don't understand why they think us we bodybuilders that we're all these like brutish types.
I don't really get it either. You know, I actually have the heart of a poet.
Oh yeah, I mean, I can definitely tell. I mean, you're writing all those haikus and your sestinas and your iambic pentameter.
Yeah, iambic pentameter. You know, 10 syllables a line.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Well, you know, if win or lose, you know, I've got my dry cleaner business.
Yeah.
Yep.
I get it. You know, your dry cleaning, it's good dry cleaning. I know I travel about 30 miles to get to your dry cleaners.
And I mean, that's how I got all of these cannon arms, you know?
Oh yeah, no. And I know you know how to get my shirts. You know, no one can get my shirts quite right. Mostly because I'm, you know, 270 pounds.
That's right. I
get pure muscle.
Yep, exactly. I mean, you got tickets?
To the gun show?
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
yeah. You know, can we call a plumber? Because these pipes are bursting.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, goodness. You know, I got jokes too, you know.
Yeah. I mean, that really is your essence.
Yeah, I think we need to call animal control.
Mm-hmm. Oh?
Because I got some sick pythons.
Oh! Are we at a Civil War reenactment? Because I got some cannons.
Man, why would it be in a Civil War reenactment in Canada?
Oh,
that would be very silly.
Oh yeah, you know it's. I Imagine if they had that in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So Peter, I do wonder. I've been coming to your dry cleaners for a long time, and
Yeah, Ol?
hmm?
Yes, Ol?
Yes, yes. I've also met you at these bodybuilding competitions for quite some time, and I don't think I know that much about you, strangely.
Oh, well, I mean, I suppose I'm married to my work. I mean,
Mhm.
I came to a realization that, all that iron and it, do everything with the dry cleaning. It really, really, did wonders for my upper body strength.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah. I mean, I saved on my, gym subscription. Next thing you know, I try to incorporate like a little bit, like exercises into the dry cleaning.
oh yeah. You need.
Yeah.
That sounds very important. When you're carrying
Mhm.
mounds of clothes, all you got to do is you probably got to carry them up the stairs, down the stairs,
Mhm.
maybe work in
Oh,
some squats, maybe some tosses. Do you do some tosses?
oh, I do some shirt tosses.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
hmm
Well, I don't want to give up my secrets by any means.
yeah.
I mean, we're, competing to
You
be the
know,
best bodybuilder in Minnesota.
yeah. But for me, I guess I tend to do mine. I tend to be inspired by nature. It inspires
Ah,
both my poetry and my bodybuilding.
oh, indeed. You are definitely a gentle animal.
Hmm.
Actually, now that I think about it, I have your first collection of poetry, The Gentle Animal.
Oh my God, I'm
Yeah,
amazed.
yeah, I found it on Amazon.
Wow, I thought there were only 10 copies available.
Well, make it 9.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez Louise, I can't believe it. I didn't even know I had a book sold. I guess the Amazon email must not have made it to my inbox.
And look at the back of the book. I mean, oh my goodness, you're flexing. You're kind of going like,
Yeah. Well, on the back of your book of poetry, you have to show off a little bit.
oh yeah, exactly. I was expecting some little guy in a turtleneck or something.
Hmm.
But no, no, no. I
No.
mean, you're definitely showing off those biceps.
So, I mean, you bought it not even knowing that I was the author?
Yes, yes, I did.
Wow.
Yep, I was a creative writing minor.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, no, I gotcha.
Yes.
Was it like recommended to you by a friend?
I guess you could say that. Yeah, it was recommended by Amazon.
Oh,
With the
sure. There you
trading thing,
go.
just like one thing leads to another.
In
I've
the
got.
thing you might like, you consider Amazon your friend.
Mm-hmm.
That's a little sad, I think. Have you committed yourself to laundry and bodybuilding so much that you haven't really made any friends? Because I can tell you, my friends
Yeah,
are the squirrels, the birds, the bees,
I mean,
the
I can tell from
trees.
your poetry.
Hmm?
I can tell from your poetry. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
I don't know. I've always found it a little hard to relate to people.
yeah.
Yeah,
Same.
it's tough.
Yeah, it's I'm not doing all so great on the dry cleaning app.
Like, is this a dating app for dry cleaners?
Yep. Yeah, it's called Steam.
Hmm. I mean, like, you're only interested in dating other dry cleaner?
I figured it's kind of the thing that we all have in common.
Oh, I mean, I
Yeah.
guess when you dedicate your life to someone, maybe you need someone to share in your goals.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, I can show you on my phone. I mean, it's
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I don't know. Occasionally, I meet a tree hugger,
Hmm.
young woman who's nailed herself or like chained herself to a tree.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm a little too scared to talk to them, so I just talk with the beaver usually.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's a rare talent, communicating with the wild.
Yeah, I talk to them. They don't really talk back. They don't really care what I have to say. It's a
Hmm.
little, freeing, I guess.
Oh yeah, I mean talking to all the badgers and the
Hmm.
beavers and the gophers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The squirrels, the
Yep.
deer, the
The
moose.
chipmunks.
Hmm.
Chipmunks. Yep.
I mean, I'm just going to say it. We're both a little lonely.
It's surprisingly lonely for
Yeah,
bodybuilders.
I
Yep.
know. I
Mhm.
know.
Yep. I'm glad we're having this conversation because I mean, just I kind of drove out to Eden Prairie here. Just kind of I
Hmm.
got was able to get like a 1 bedroom at the Supers 8, and
Yeah.
the yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm in the room below you.
Yeah, I know. I could hear you.
You could hear me below you?
Oh yeah, because
I can hear you above me.
I mean, again, you're 6'1", 270. I mean, goodness.
Yeah. Honestly, I could hear your steel-toed boots.
Oh yeah, thank you. Thank you. I got these yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Woof.
Yeah, I think they're custom made.
Yeah. I noticed them at the last competition. I didn't say anything because, again, I was too nervous to say anything, but I noticed them.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's amazing how self-conscious some of these bodybuilders are. You slap on some of that grease and that wax, and you're all smiles and you're all flexing and all that. And I think deep inside, we're all sensitive, delicate people. Our feelings can be hurt in an instant.
I would agree.
None of us are bullies. We were the bully, and then we just got bigger and stronger. We took some creatine powder, and what do you know?
I can tell you, just yesterday, I was in the woods. I was trying to have a nice conversation with a mosquito, and then he bit me.
Go figure.
Yeah.
Well, that could be tied in its bone. Mosquitoes are assholes.
They're assholes. They're all assholes.
Yep. The hell is mosquitoes?
Hellas mosquitoes?
To hell with the mosquitoes.
Oh, to hell with the mosquitoes. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm from like small town Minnesota.
Gotcha. Yes.
Yeah.
Don't you know?
Don't you know? Yeah. It's like
yeah, sure, you betcha.
I'm in between three lakes whose names you can't pronounce.
Ah.
Yeah.
And yet all of them begin with M-I-N-N-E.
Oh, you're familiar with the area. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Minnezuska. Tuna.
Oh.
And Minnipod.
Oh, well, what do you know? I mean, you got 2 out of the 3 right.
Ah, there we go. I thought I had all 3 of them, but
I forgot the Minnewinnie.
Minnewinnie. Oh no.
Minnewinnie. Yep.
Ah.
Yep. I go do some catch and release at the Lake Minnewinnie.
Where is Minnipod then?
On the other side.
Oh, gotcha. That's where I got it wrong.
Yep. Well, it's getting late. I mean, we got to lather up, got to put all that oil on. We got to lift those barbells.
That's
and,
true. A lot of the barbells.
Yeah. How much do you bench, by the way?
300.
Okay.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't have asked. I mean, I don't want you kind of get in your head here. I mean, I'm just trying to get friendly with the other bodybuilders.
Oh, really? So you do more?
You might say so.
Oh.
The same, if not a little more. I just don't want to get in your head here.
Well, all I can say to that is, should we call a veterinarian?
Oh.
Because these puppies are sick.
And that is our show.
That's our show.
Our thanks to all of our performers tonight, to Ty Riggs and to Vida Zukauskas and Elani Nichelle and to the Metaverse Bros. It really is a pleasure doing this every Sunday and Wednesday. Please tune in this coming Sunday. We have more comedy and music too. In the meantime, please, don't leave the house unless you absolutely have to. Please
also,
stay.
A quick shout out to Mitch Kessler. Hi, Mitch.
Oh, hey, Mitch. Hey, Mitch.
Yeah.
Please stay a minimum 6 feet. Please wear a mask. Black Lives Matter. Believe women. Thank you so much and have a good night.